Hi, how are you, ma'am?
Good, how are you? Can you take your hands out of your pockets for my safety?
Oh, my hand in my pocket is not for your safety.
Yes, it is. It's for my safety, sir.
It's a little chilly out here. I don't have any weapons on me.
Sir, can you check them? Because I don't know what.
You cannot just check me. You can't do that. You can't go in my pockets. I don't consent to searches or seizures. Hey.
Sir, take your hands out of your pockets.
You can't tell me to take my hands on my pocket. What? It's not against the law to keep my hand in my pocket. It's cold out here. It's a little windy out here.
Do you have a weapon?
I don't. I'm telling you I don't. I'm not going to show you my hands, ma'am, because that's not against the law.
Talk to you over here.
You can't just search people. What's wrong with you? Can I speak to a supervisor, please?
Yes, we're going to call one.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You got to get out, sir? If you don't mind, just back up.
Hey, Sarge, if I can speak to you for a minute.
Sure.
Thank you.
His hands out of his pocket.
Well, that you got to do for my safety and hers. If
Sir.
you want to speak to me, take your hand out of your pocket so I know I'm safe and you're safe.
But sir, you have 5 officers here.
That doesn't matter. I've done this for a long time. They're asking you to take.
But you can see that I don't have any weapon.
I can't. Well, but then I'm not going to speak to you till I know what's going on. So what's the deal with? Is he here for any testing?
We don't know.
Okay.
He's just walking around recording. I even asked him if he would do so.
Do you have their you have their permission to be here? Did you?
I don't need their
supervisor.
I don't need their permission to be here. This is public property.
It's not public property in that sense.
It is public property.
It's public property if you're here to conduct business.
No, it's
if
public.
If not, they can tell people they don't want to service them or they can't be on the property.
No, they can't do that.
Yes, they can.
They can't do that.
Yes,
You're
they
wrong.
can.
I've spoken to the Motor Vehicle Commission.
Well, we're going to go speak to their supervisors.
They're right over
They're on their way. We'll find out. If they don't want you on the property, you can go film from off their property.
This is public property,
It's not
sir.
public property.
It is public property.
It's public so everybody can come
This
here
is
and go
owned
to DMV.
Government property is public
Not in that
property.
manner, the way you're-
Yes, it is.
They don't want you.
Government property is public
if you're
property.
making them uncomfortable and they don't want you here.
So you can kick me out of your police station?
Can I?
Yeah, can
if
you?
I have to, or if there's a problem?
If I'm recording.
Recording what?
If
You
I'm
can
recording
sit there
inside,
and record.
okay then, so I can sit
But
here and record.
But that's my department.
It's
That's
not your
my
department,
home
it's the
base.
people's department.
If they're saying they don't want you on the property, that's going to be their decision to sign complaints against you and do that.
Yeah.
That's fine. I mean, that's where we'll take it since you don't want to.
And you'll be violating my rights, and then I'm going to hold you accountable. I promise you that.
Okay, well,
I will hold the Motor Vehicle Commission accountable.
Hold whoever you want. But
Why are your officers so scared? Why do
I'm
they?
not scared of
No, but
anything.
why does your officers come up to me and say, "Get your hand out of your pocket"? Get your hand
they don't
and
know
then
who
try and
you
go
are
into my
because-
pocket.
because
she
they
attempted to go inside of my pocket. I had to back away from her.
But nobody went in your pocket.
Away from you, sir, because I didn't know what you had in your pocket.
Sir,
You should listen. You should really get another job if you're going to be so scared.
Like, we're not gonna.
If you're going to be so scared, you should get. If you're going to be so scared, you should get another job, man. Maybe work at a bank or something.
Sir, you have your ID on you?
I didn't commit a crime, so I won't be handing that over today.
Okay, what is your name, sir?
I told the sergeant my first name's Sean.
Can you tell me your last name? Because I gave you my last name.
Oh, no. I just don't give out any private information unless I've been suspected of committing a crime.
He said you committed a crime.
I know that.
He said you is if they.
I know that
they don't want you on the property any longer, or you're causing a disturbance to the business and what they're doing, you're going to have to go. That's what we said. We never said you were committing a crime. Is this your car, hon?
Yes.
All right, we'll move so you can get your car.